So in order for these to make sense, because these represent certain sounds in this level, we're going to play it with the piano, and that means that we can address any phonemic awareness challenges. So what's this word? Pat. If you just played and the child can't blend those together, they're going to be stuck, and that's why we have the visual prompt. What to do? Pin.
I just put this one on top.
2 matches. Good job. What word should we do next?
Okay, I find a rubber one.
We did that one. Any more? Any more with monster? 10.
10.
Yes! I think that might be it.
That is.
Well done. Match them up. Oh, you can check it. You can check it. Yep. Perfect. Well done.
Nat. Put pan. Sip. Tap. Yeah, this one. So, tap. Do you see tap? This one's tap. Good job. Yes, it is. Let's circle that one. Which one next? This one? Okay. Sip. What do you see? Sip. Next to the tap. Good job. Let's circle that one. I already did it. What is it?
Pat. She's patting the dolphin.
Pat.
You find it. What are the monster sounds to say the word? So we've got the visual prompt. They know that word is pat. She's patting the dolphin. So when we're ready for these graphemes, they can put them in the right order and remind themselves. So if they've got that poor phonological working memory, so poor phonemic awareness, poor phonological memory, they're all risk factors for dyslexia. So it's ordered, nice and ordered for them. So it reduces cognitive load. And if they were doing just the pictures of the sounds in this green code level, and when it's in this green code level, the children know that represents the sound. Because when they come to other code levels or the wider code, that might not represent. Think about the word sugar. So here we've got pat, so they've got to order them. Now if they choose the wrong one, it's not going to do anything, so it helps them to learn. So we've got what's the next one? Can't remember the sound. That phonological working memory. There we go. And which was the picture for in this code level? It's that one.
Pat. Pat.
That's code mapped.
Pat.
And then there's not. So regular ways that children learn, say, phonics, start there. We don't. We start from the bit that they're going to struggle with. Now, because we want to reduce the cognitive load, in the 10-day plan for the first few days, we change it to these phonemes that represent the sounds. So when we've got, they can hear the sounds. They've got that visual prompt, what's the word? And that prompts them, oh, it's the word tap, even if they can't blend those sounds together. But what we're going to do is we're just going to focus on the sounds. So these speech sound monsters just say the sounds. So in the word tap, so we've got at, the same as we did, same order when we've got the pictures of the sounds. But we're just going to focus on the sounds. Tap. Oh, sorry. You see, because I got it wrong, it didn't do anything. But then when I press the P now, it is going to show them the graphemes.
Tap. Tap.
So that black, grey, black, grey?
Tap.
So this is really important for your 1 in 4 children who are going to struggle to connect those letters and sounds. But what's really important actually here, when you do it with these phonemes first, so we're just going to blend lots and lots of words with the sounds, s, at, p, it, n. But because we can do this without the cognitive load of those graphemes, even though they are shown, it means they get used to unpairing, unbonding, unconnecting, disconnecting these sounds from the letters. If you do it in the traditional way, and they've got to think of the sound and they haven't got a visual representation, it's very difficult to separate that out, to unbond it. It becomes so bonded together that is s, that is a, that is t, that is p, it, and n. When they come to words when it isn't, it's really difficult for those children, especially the children that struggle. So please just spend a few days. By day 5, we're doing lots and lots with those graphemes. But for the first 5 days, we're introducing a concept. The concept that the sounds are what we're listening for. Don't worry about the letters. Don't worry about the pictures of the sounds. Let's just build words in sounds. And the visual for that, because if you've got poor phonemic awareness, you can't hear those individual sounds easily. So we're going to show them sounds that the children who are at risk can't necessarily hear. So what have we got? We've got speech sound blending for the phonemic awareness and the phonological working memory. And we've got this order of teaching the core grapheme to phoneme correspondences. So when they come to here, what's this word? Then that means they're going to choose from the graphemes to build the word hair. They can see there are only 2 speech sounds. So what are the pictures for the sounds in the word hair? Well, this is the first one. Goes on there. If they choose the wrong one, nothing happens and they keep looking for it. So if they weren't sure that it was A-I-R, just here, then it will just keep not doing anything until they find it. So there's 3 letters together. So we're showing the mapping of the word. We're showing the graphemes, and if you were to toggle to the phonemes, grey, this would mean that they can focus on just the sounds by clicking the phonemes for g, for and they learn these phonemes in a few days, and the A. So by doing this, it means that we're not thinking about the letters at all. So if they were to just do it in the sounds, they'll be able to see
A, grey. A, grey.
1, 2,
Grey.
and those are together. If you start there, the children might not know which are the graphemes, and they might not know the sound value. So what we're doing within this app is making sure that we're addressing every issue. We know the children who struggle, the 1 in 4, we know why they're struggling, why they struggle. So that's what this app addresses. The children love the raps. Thick, pick, tick, click, trick, tuck, pow. A lot of the children can do it a lot faster than I can. They can go trick, pick, tick, lick, trick, truck, pow. Ring, ting, bing, fling, wing, ding, wow.
Cut, cat, rat, rot, g, e, g, gizzle, d, d. Scent, went, tent, tint, pink,
Put I, nt.
height, hand, hand, hands.
Ladies, fast, fist, fist, chest, list, lift, rift, whoopee!
Whee!
What's the first word?
Duck. Click, trap, pow. Ring, ding, ding, sling, ring, ding, wow. Wing, bing, sweetie, jittery toad. 8 bangs, 5, chasing down the road. Jelly belly, he's a smelly chicken licking spoon. Timble, tumble, tumbling, rumble, flying to the moon.
And of course they can write those words. So if we're focusing on the yellow level, which means that the words are only going to have these graphemes, these grapheme to phoneme correspondences, then when we come to write, that visual prompt is for a word that the children can, they know all of the correspondences for. So if they weren't sure what that word was, they know because it's one of our visual prompts. But if they weren't, it shows there. Or I fly. And we might say to them, duck hand it, or I fly. Okay, show me where the sound pics are. Because this one has 3 single letter graphemes, but others might not. And then we might say to them, now you do it. Oh, sorry. Let's just rub that out, shall we? Oops. Okay, so we're going to ask them to do it. Oh, I. And if they're for that visual discrimination, let's just check it. Or I, yes. And of course you can save the drawings if you want. And of course with the updated one, you've also got high frequency words. So you've got 5 sections. They're not so much levels. It doesn't sort of go in, you know, any sort of order. It's just 5 groups of high frequency words.
Has.
So can you find the speech sound monsters for has? So think about a child who's struggling, who might know how to spell the word has, H-A-S, but might not have clicked, because they've got to click the speech sounds, the spelling and the meaning. So they might not have clicked that that is not a speech sound in this word, because they associate that with the S. That's what happens when you bond those two together so tightly, if you're teaching phonics or whatever. So we want the children to think of the sounds. So what are the sounds in has? So what's the last one? The last one is z.
Has.
And then it shows.
As. Has.
So we're making sure that even if they can read and spell that word, so even if they can look at that and go has, they might not be storing it in the orthographic lexicon, because they might not have glued together the sounds. That's the part that usually goes wrong. The spelling, that's usually the part they try and memorize because they're not self-teaching. And the meaning. Now on the meaning,
Saw.
saw. So, oh, saw. I've got a sore thumb, or I saw something.
I saw a dancing rat.
Ah, so they're the same sounds anyway, but this one is saying, so this one is saw.
Or.
So let's do the sound. So now it is this, isn't it? And then we've got the or, or. But then we've got in our mind, okay, so what are the sound pics for that one, do you think?
Or. Saw.
It's going to show us.
Or. Saw.
Ah, so it's that one.
Saw.
So then we might say to the children, what was the other one, a sore thumb? What does that look like?
Guess what, buddy? Do you know this one?
No, turn it over. Or, saw.
Yeah.
Eyes.
That's because it means I saw you yesterday. And what's this one? Do you know this one?
No, turn it over. Or, saw. What's or, saw? And what's that picture of?
A band-aid. Because this word sore is like when you have a sore knee.
Does saw have a sore knee?
Sore knee. And this one is like, I saw you yesterday. But look, or saw, or saw. Sounds the same, doesn't it?
Can you get another one?
Another one? Yeah, sure. What's this one?
Oh, I don't know. Turn it over. Said
Yeah.
this one. I can't remember that one. Turn over. There's that from the.
Yes, well done.